Thanks very much. This morning, home improvement editor Ron Hazelton wraps up his dream home tour with a magnificent lakeside estate the owners have dubbed Chateau de Reves, literally a house of dreams. And Ron joins us now from Windermere, Florida. Ron, on his bike, cruising around what is a pretty impressive driveway leading up to a pretty impressive house. Ron, how are you?
Well, Jack, I'm great. You know, and if it wasn't for the Spanish moss back here, I might not realize that I'm not in France, but I'm actually in Florida. Just look at this house right here. This is done in the French Renaissance style with this huge closed-in porch, these triple arches up here, these giant columns. This house is brand new. It took about 2.5 years to build, and 55 tons of stone went into this house, a lot of it hand-carved, like this that you see over the doorway right here. But that's just the beginning. Step into the foyer here, and I want you to take a look at some more of it. This Palladian arch right here, all hand-carved from stone quarried in Mexico. Balcony, and then way up on the ceiling, that vaulted ceiling with a skylight above it. If you come down this side over here, another Palladian arch looking into the dining room. Show you that in a minute. And then this grand stairway that finishes off in this newel post, again, hand-carved from stone. I want to walk out now into what they refer to as the central corridor. My eye here. Again, look up, see the vaulted ceiling with the faux finish up there, kind of cloud-like, and then this series of repeated open transoms behind me here that goes literally from one end of the house to another. That's over 100 feet. We're moving now into the master bathroom. Here's a freestanding canopied tub. Look at the number of jets on the back of this tub. Can you imagine yourself just relaxing in that? And believe it or not, for the second time in 2 days, I've seen a shower. It's actually a walk-through, a door on both sides. Her side over here and his side over here. Actually, the whole bathroom is sort of divided into a his and hers room. On this side, we've got her vanity, his vanity, and his dressing room. Over here, her vanity, her dressing table, and back in here, her dressing room. Now, come over with me here. We're going to cross back through this corridor into the master bedroom. Beautiful granite surround on the fireplace right here. Gorgeous views of the lake out here. And right here, a little spiral staircase that goes up to a retreat, only available and known to the owners of the house. Okay, we're walking now into the library. And look, you'll look up here, you'll see this great gallery that covers 3 walls in here. Now, and then paneling, this starts at the floor, goes all the way up. You see this arch pattern repeated in here. This library was actually patterned after a library in the Biltmore Mansion down in Asheville, North Carolina. All right, I'm going to start now back out into this central corridor, and we're going to continue down this way into the living room. And once again, I've just got to direct your attention up because the ceiling in here is 35 feet high. It's vaulted, a coffered ceiling. And notice that series of 5 arched windows right there? One of the things that really caught my attention in here was this fireplace, a story and a half. Hand-carved stone. It's actually a pass-through or a 2-sided fireplace. You can see it from the family room over there. I'll show you that in just a second. Back into the corridor, and I want to take you down here and show you the dining room. This is done in a very formal French style, and this is not a rectilinear room. This room is in the shape of an oval. Everything is curves here. Once again, a 35-foot high ceiling. Those moldings up there are built up, stacked out of many pieces of molding. The chandeliers actually lower down to change them or to clean them. Okay, for the last time back in the central corridor here, we're going into the kitchen, where I want to show you probably one of the largest islands I've seen, bi-level. Above here, sort of a floating soffit, which brings the lights down closer to the work surface. Over on this side, an office from which to run a home like this. Great seating area right here, high enough to use bar stools. Now, this is actually a kitchen for 2 cooks. Over on this side is the baking area. Got granite countertops here, dual ovens, and all the refrigeration in this kitchen as well is hidden behind panels like this. The other side of the kitchen over here features a quartz range right here, and then a very large food preparation area. All right, let's move down this way into the family room. Here are some great examples in here of some beautiful custom-made woodwork, all in a traditional style. You can see it down here in the entertainment center and the bookshelves. I'm going to pass out here into the patio and the pool area right now. And as I do so, I want you to look down here at this beautiful view of Lake Butler, because the back of the house is way to take advantage of that. And we're going to move over here to meet the people who created and enjoy this place. This is John Henry, the architect.
Hey,
Hi, John. How are you?
Good to see you.
And this is Cindy and Ben Potts, the owners, and their mom. It's Cindy's mom, right?
Yeah.
Quick question for you, John. What would you say you were trying to accomplish here?
Well, this is truly a French romance and a